This is Unit 5, Lesson 2, Video 2, so we're still going to look at substitution, but we're going to look at word problems. Okay, so we're going to do a couple examples of word problems using substitution. They're not all going to be identical to the two examples, but they give you kind of a range of what to expect. Okay, so here we have the length of a rectangle is 3 less than 5 times its width. The perimeter is 186 centimeters. All right, so let's first talk about just perimeter of a rectangle. Okay, so we have a rectangle here. So let's say I call this my length and this my width. All right, well, if that's length, then this is length and this is width. Perimeter is the total distance around, so adding all the sides together. So perimeter in general is length plus width plus length plus width. All right, so if I can combine those like terms, then I have 2L plus 2W. Okay, so this is maybe something you want to write in your notes, that perimeter equals 2 times the length plus 2 times the width. That's going to help me set up this system of equations. First of all, I have the length of a rectangle is. So when you see the word is, that's an equal sign. So the length, length is three less than 5 times its width. So we first have to do 5 times its width, and then we want 3 less than that. So a common mistake is that you want to write this, but that doesn't make sense. That's saying that you're doing 5 times its width less than 3. And we want 3 less than 5 times its width. Okay? So that's the first equation. Then the perimeter is 186 centimeters. Okay, so 2L plus 2W equals 186. Okay, now we're using substitution. So the top equation has the variable by itself, the L equals. So I put this box in for L. There's a 2 out front, so I have to use parentheses. Okay, so we distribute. Combine like terms, so 10W plus 2W is 12W. Add 6. Divide by 12. And we get that W equals 16. Okay, so the width is 16. And I want to find the length because it asks for the dimensions, so it wants both length and width. So I'll come back up here. Okay, so 5 times 16 minus 3 would be 77. Okay. So then the dimensions of my rectangle, the dimensions are length and width, so length by width, so 77 centimeters by 16 centimeters. So when you're talking about dimensions, you usually use that little times sign to represent by, the word by. So it's 77 centimeters by 16 centimeters. Okay, remember you can plug those in for length and width in your equations to check that you did your math right. Okay, let's look at a different example. Okay, Jack and John are brothers. John is 3 more than 2 times the age of Jack. The sum of their ages is 18. How old are Jack and John? Okay, so I need 2 variables, and in this case, it's not length and width. No, I'm not going to use L and W. I'll just use X and Y. So let's say X is, it doesn't matter, Jack's age. You can use Jack or John. Y is John's age. You just have to distinguish from the beginning. Okay, John is, so that's Y. Y equals 3 more than 2 times the age of Jack. So 2 times the age of Jack, so 2x, and then 3 more than that. The sum of their ages is 18. Okay, so that just tells me that x plus y should equal 18. So y equals is the 1 by itself. So I plug that in. There's nothing in front of y, so I don't need parentheses. Combine like terms. And then solve, so subtract 3. Divide by 3. X equals 5. Alright, let's plug that back in. For x equals 5, so I plug that back in for x. So that would be 13. Okay, so how old are Jack and John? Jack, who I said was x, is 5. John, who is y, is 13. So you don't have to write these as ordered pairs. You want to answer the question when you're doing word problems. Okay. Do Unit 5, Assignment 4.